So in this lecture we are going to learn about linked list. So we have to understand the linked list and why we are going to use linked list. So as we know, we when we are working with array contains a continuous memory location, right? So if someone is declaring at the compile time, you can say up a size of 5 element, right? And in the runtime the running application need more than 5 element, then array will get a struct, and it will give array out of bound exception, and your application is going to shut down, right? So runtime exception will come at the time of when you push more than the size of the element, right? Size of the array, you can say, right? But in the linked list it's not like that. You do not worry about the size, right? So when we are working with array, what we have to do? We have to write predefined, we can say, the size, but in the linked list it's not necessary. Second, if you want to work with you can say array, and you want to read or write in the array, so what we have to do? We, if the element is at the last position of the array, you have to search from the you can say index first to the index last, right? So these things is happening with the array, right? So this is the problem. To traverse, and you can say by reading the data in the array is taking a lot of time, you can say on, right? So linked list is the best option if you are writing and removing, you can say read or write operation. If you are performing in the list, then linked list is better than the array, right? Because you can store any element at any time at the index. But if you want to add any element in the array, what you have to do? You have to iterate the element. Let's understand from the code here, right? You can say graph. What I am telling, if you have element here, as you can say at index 0, and we have many element we have, right? So we have taken an array, like we have 30, 50 and so on we have, right? And here we have 100, right? So if someone is going to search an element 90, he has to traverse index 0, 1, 2 and so on. After the index second last, he that found at the index -1, and the index is n, right? So what he have to do? He has to search, go by one element, and at the last second last he will found that 90 is here, right? If someone same, if someone want to delete this element, right, same he has to do. He has to traverse again, and he has to do, the time complexity is more in the array, right? So how we will resolve that? This is the point. So we have to work with linked list so that this complexity will go out, right? So how we will do that? So you have to understand linked list first, and how the linked list is differ than the array. So let's start from here. In the linked list, what type of data we have? We have a node, right? Not like the array. We have a node that will contain data, right? And another position, you can say next. It will store a next as a pointer, you can say, in the memory. It will store the reference for the next data, not the continuous memory location, not the continuous memory location. You can see D, I'm saying D, right? 1 minute. Okay, so what we have to do? This will store the next element, this address. If this is at index 10, it may have the index at 100, not 11, right? It can be any position, but the index data that we have the data here, it has the index, you can say 100 here, right, like that. So in this way, if we want to store any element in the linked list, how we will do that? So let's understand here. I'm going to clean first. Let's understand, we have a linked list, we can say like that. We have 10 and it is pointing to next node, maybe at any position, value is 20, it may be at any position, and similarly it is going forward and we have data 100 and it points to null because this is the last element, right? So it doesn't have the next, but everyone has next, right? You can say everyone has next, you can see here. So the first element is named as head. At the head, you can say this is head, and the last element has null. So if anybody want to store a value between if this is not, if any value, if the index is not here, any other index is here, right? You can say, okay, let me remove it first. Okay, leave it. So let's say understand we have any value here. So if someone want to insert a value at the index here, right? Let's see, the value is the 30. If someone want to insert between these two, right, element, what he has to do, just the index that is it is pointing to the next, we have to update here, right? And we will see now this index belongs to here and it has the reference to the next element, right? Only these things. If similarly, if you want to delete this value from here, what you have to do, just update the next to this pointer. We have to remove from here and update from here, right? So on, you can say on O1, if we have in the search and delete, but in the array we have O of n element you have to traverse, right? So this is the biggest headache from the array. But if you want to, you can say read and write, that is very good, right? So let's understand from the code. As you can see here, we have created one node. A node will contain two things. One, one we have data, and other the next node, right? And we are going to create one you can say constructor, so that anytime we can create a node by passing the data, right? Next, what we have, if the class is linked list, my linked list, then we have to create first node, right? Node for the head, right? So we are going to create a head, and head will append the data, right? If head is not present, we have to update the head first, and then we will append one by one in the linked list, right? If the data is already there, we want to update head, then we will create a prepend that will update the head, and the head will point to the another position, right? The next position, you can say index number second, you can say. But you cannot say this is not array, so we cannot say that, right? If we have the data and we want to delete from the linked list, we will create a method, delete with the value, and if we will pass the value, it will update, right? Another, we will create everything in the main method. So let's begin from the scratch, right? First, if the element of the head is null, right? If the head is null, means head do not have the data, right? So what we have to create? For the one node we will create and update the head, right? Now we have the head data. Okay, and then we will return it, right? When the first time we will call this, right? Now if the head is already there, right, and we want to update the next value, we want to add a new value, what we have to do? We have to create one current, right? Current node, and we will check, we will update, we will take the head first in the current, and then we will create a loop so that we will traverse the whole you can say linked list, right? So that how we'll say that, we will take one current dot next, and if this is not null, right, this is not null means we will go till the last index. I have removed. Okay, we will go till the last index, right? And we will update current from current dot next, from the head first position to the next position to the next position. It will iterate to the last, till the last index. In the last index we have current dot next equal to null, right? So before the last index we will move this array, and we will iterate this current, right? And the if we are at the last index, right, what we have to do? Just we have to create one node, and we will point to the current dot next, means the next null, no, where the position is null, we are pointing a new node. We have created the new node, or we are pointing that, right, to the next. So we have created a new node, right? Next, what we have to do? If we want to update the head, what we have to do? We have to create one node, and the new head dot next we are going to point as a head. We are forwarding the value, right? And the head we have to update as a new node. Just we have to replace, right? Another thing, what we have to do? If the data is already at the is not at the head, we have to return. If the head dot data equal to the data, if the data is at the head, right, what we have to do? We have to update the head equal to head dot next. Now we are updating the head, right? Now if not like that, if the data is not at the head, what we have to do? We will update the current equal to head, and we will take a while loop till the last index, right, of the linked list. Sorry, current dot next dot data equal to data we will do, right? So current dot next equal to current dot next dot next, it means we have to update the next, right? Till the current we will update, right? And if the data is present at the current, what we have to do? We will just update the next, and the next will be the next, right? As I told you, when we will delete the data, we have to just update the next. The previous next is not the next. Now we are going to update the next to next, right? So that the element is going to non-reference, and we are not going to use that, right? Let's check the code how we will do. We are going to create first head, right? If the data is not present at the node, right, then it will add a head. So I am going to create a head equal to new node. At the in the linked list, the first value are going to take node, and the node will going to append as a 30, right? The first value we are going to add as a 30. Next, my linked list we are going to prepend. If the element, now in the element we have 10 and 30, and if we are going to update prepend, means we are going to update the head, right? So now the first position at the head we have 20, then 10, then 30, right? So let's see here, you can see here while running the program, right? So at the head it should have the value as 20, then head dot next dot data we should have the value 10, and then the head dot next dot data we should have 30, right? if we are going to delete the value 30 at the index head first position, right? Now we have a head dot data as a 10 and the head dot next dot data we should have 30, right? So let's run the program. Yeah, see what I have told you, the first head should have the data 20 because we have prepend, right? We have prepend. Next we should have the data head dot next dot data we should have 10, and then head dot next dot data we should have 30, right? But if you are going to delete that data, it should have the data as the first index we are going to delete, the index 20 we are going to delete. So now the data should have these two, right? So these two data will be there, 20 and 10 we have the data, okay, because 30 we have deleted. So thanks guys. If you have any doubt, please ping me in the comment box.